There's a uniform that's hanging in what's known as Father's room. A uniform so simple in its style. It's got no braid of gold or silk, no hat with feather plume, yet me mother has preserved it all the while. One day she made me try it on, a wish of mine for years. In memory of your father, dear, she said. And when I put the Sam Brown on, she was smiling through her tears as she placed the broad black brimmer on me head.
It's just a broad black brimmer, ribbons frayed or torn by the careless whisk of many's a mountain breeze. An old trench coat that's a battle stained and worn, and breeches almost threadbare at the knees. A Sam Brown belt with a buckle big and strong, a holster that's been empty many's a day.
But not for long.
But when men came Ireland's freedom, the one should choose to lead them will wear the broad black brimmer of the IRA.
It was the uniform been worn by me father long ago, when he reached me mother's homestead on the run. It was the uniform been worn in that little church below, and that Father Mackey blessed the pair as one. After truce and treaty and the parting of the ways, he wore it when he marched out with the rest.
And the best.
And when they bore his body down that rugged heather braes, they placed the broad black brimmer on his breast.
It's just a broad black brimmer, ribbons frayed and torn by the careless whisk of many's a mountain breeze. An old trench coat that's a battle stained and worn, and breeches almost threadbare at the knees. A Sam Brown belt with a buckle big and strong, and a holster that's been empty many's a day.
But not for long.
But when then came Ireland's freedom, the one should choose to lead them will wear the broad black brimmer of the IRA.
There's a uniform that's hanging in what's known as Father's room, a uniform so simple in its style. It's got no braid of gold or silk, no hat with feather plume, yet me mother has preserved it all the while. One day she made me try it on, a wish of mine for years. In memory of your father, dear, she said. And when I put the Sam Brown on, she was smiling through her tears as she placed the broad black brimmer on me head.
It's just a broad black brimmer, a ribbon straight and torn by the careless whisk of many's a mountain breeze. An old trench coat that's a battle stained and worn, and breeches almost threadbare at the knees. A Sam Brown belt with a buckle big and strong, and a holster that's been empty many's a day. But when men came Ireland's freedom, the one should choose to lead them will wear the broad black brimmer of the IRA.
Finbar lane, but they are grack to veing, even the horig vra, he shall of merlog, is to deal to lesh na gaulev. Oro shed of Awalia, Oro shed of Awalia, Oro shed of Awalia, and it shall hot them tauri. A bwyel di yn o ddart go vegan, bar mi bio in ni gog shachtan, ran you wail, is ni a gosh dog, hey go good fine a gaulev. Oro shed of Awalia, Oro shed of Awalia, Oro shed of Awalia, and it shall hot them tauri. Agran you wail a head chucked our salya, obligar mahalle margar the whale eat fain, he thanking us panic, his rugged dare na gaulev.
I went away to fight a war that small nations might be free. Got a soldier's gun and uniform to fight the enemy. I was trained to shoot my fellow man before he got to me, and I danced with death in the mud and wet and parade my home to see. So come over to me, darling girl, come near me, Molly dear. You are as welcome as the flowers in May. You're welcome here to me. No more I'll fire the musket shot or hear the cannon roar. I've done my time, now you be mine, I'm yours forevermore. While in the trenches there I thought, who starts these bloody wars? And thought of these great Irishmen who died on these strange shores. Then a bomb did burst to the air, it thrust some shrapnel, fire and blood. I escaped it then, shot back at them and lay back in the mud. So come over to me, darling girl, come near me, Molly dear. You are as welcome as the flowers in May. You're welcome here to me. No more I'll fire the musket shot or hear the cannon roar. I've done my time, now you be mine, I'm yours forevermore. While I was off in foreign lands fighting other people's wars, some gallant men were fighting here to free their native shores. You shot our leaders of 16, saw our city sacked and burned. Then you sent us in the black and tans to greet our home return. So come over to me, darling girl, come near me, Molly dear. You are as welcome as the flowers in May. You're welcome here to me. No more I'll fire the musket shot or hear the cannon roar. I've done my time, now you be mine, I'm yours forevermore. I don't need your hero's welcome, I don't want your bugle call. No brass bands, no pipes, no drums, no medal, badge or star. But give me what you promised me when first I went to war. That's freedom for old Ireland, and I'll go to fight no more. So come over to me, darling girl, come near me, Molly dear. You are as welcome as the flowers in May. You're welcome here to me. No more I'll fire the musket shot or hear the cannon roar. I've done my time, now you
to the tiny homesteads of the West. The recruited sergeant came, he promised all a future bright. So a brave young man went off to fight for the empire and the laws. And many's a victory they had won, many hardships they had seen. They fought and died side by side. Their enemies they had defied, and for a foreign king, the drums they were a beating time, while the pipes that loudly play. When Daly died, let the drums that beat. That morning in the dash-shy heat, now we beat the drums no more. While serving in the far-off land, the news had come from home of our people's fate. It did relay of the Tans in their campaign of hate, and we're fighting on their side. Arise, arise, young Daly cried, come join along with me, we'll strike a blow for liberty. Our regiment will mutiny and support our friends at home. And the drums they were a beating time, while the pipes that loudly play. When Daly died, the drums that beat. That morning in the dash-shy heat, now we beat the drums no more. And the colonel stood before his troops, those men who mutinied. He told them of those honours won, but the men stood in the blazing sun, saying we'll fight your war no more. For Cal and Father we had been, for the French at Waterloo, at Souvle-side and Soudelbourg. We fought your every bloody war, and we'll fight your war no more. And the drums they were a beating time, while the pipes that loudly play. When Daly died, the drums that beat. That morning in the dash-shy heat, now we beat the drums no more. Those men got penal servitude, and Daly's condemned to die far from his home in Tyrrell's Pass. This young man's died in Ireland's cause, far from his native land. And the drums they were a beating time, while the pipes that loudly play. When Daly died, the drums that beat. That morning in the dash-shy heat, now we beat the drums no more. Come listen all me true men to my simple rhyme, for it tells of a young man cut off in his prime, a soldier and a statesman who laid down the law, and who died by the roadside in lone Bale na Blah. When barely 16, to England crossed o'er for to work as a boy in a government store. But the volunteers' call he could not disobey, so he came back to Dublin to join in the fray. At Easter 1916, when Pearse called them out, the men from the Dublin battalion roved out. And in the post office they nobly did show how a handful of heroes could outfight the foe. To Stafford and jails transported they were. As prisoners of England they soon made a stir. Released before Christmas and home once again, he branded old comrades together to train. Dáil Éireann assembled our rights to proclaim, suppressed by the English, yet think it a shame how Ireland's best and bravest were harried and torn from the arms of their loved ones and children newborn. At Easter 1916, when Pearse called them out, the men from the Dublin battalion roved out. And in the post office they nobly did show how a handful of heroes could outfight the foe. For years Mick eluded their soldiers and spies, for he was the master of clever disguise. With the custom house blazing, she found 'twas no use, and soon Mother England had asked for a truce. Oh, when will the young men a sad lesson spurn, that brother on brother they never should turn? Alas, that is split in our ranks here we saw Mick Collins stretched lifeless in Lone Vale na Blah. At Easter 1916, when Pearse called them out, the men from the Dublin battalion roved out. And in the post office they nobly did show how a handful of heroes could outfight the foe. Oh, long will old Ireland be seeking in vain ere we find a new leader to match the man slain. A true son of Grania, his name long will shine. Oh, gallant Mike Collins, cut off in his prime. At Easter 1916, when Pearse called them out, the men from the Dublin battalion roved out. And in the post office they nobly did show how a handful of heroes could outfight the foe.
Women of Ireland, your glory's in the shade. Your dreams, they have gone and decayed. The deeds you have done, they all went unsung by no bard or no one. For without you there is nothing except love songs in the wind, and all of your struggles and despair, and there were castles in the air. Shouted from every mountain on high, and the four winds will sigh. For Ireland, Ireland's your glory, and your monuments built on your sorrow and pain. For if ever the seas and the oceans run dry, tears of struggles and of joy, and all of your sadness and your pain would fill the oceans up again. Daughters, daughters of Erin, to the common man, your dream was to see Ireland free. Through agrarian struggles, we're determined to win, and from there to begin. There you were, dressed for rebellion, but your beauty could not hide your sorrow and suffering and despair. And there were castles in the air. Shouted from every mountain on high, and the four winds will sigh for Ireland. Ireland's your glory, and your monuments built on your sorrow and pain. For if ever the seas and the oceans run dry, tears of struggle and of joy, and all of your sadness and your pain would fill the oceans up again. Women, women of courage, you suffered in your silence. You kept Ireland's spirit alive. You were imprisoned, your people enchained, but you never gave in. In troubled days of old Ireland, you were the brave ones who fought through oppression and famine and despair. And there were castles in the air. Shouted from every mountain on high, and the four winds will sigh for Ireland. Ireland's your glory, and your monuments built on your sorrow and pain. For if ever the seas and the oceans run dry, tears of struggles and of joy, and all of your sadness and your pain would fill the oceans up again.
I was born on Dublin street where the Lyle run the beat, and the loving English feet walked all over us. And every single night when me dad would come on side, he'd invite the neighbours out with his chorus. Come out, shipwreck and sands, come out and fight me like a man. Joy away, you won medals down in Flanders. Ta-da, how the IRA made to run like hell away from the green and lovely lanes of Gaelic and Bun. Come let us hear you tell how you slung the great Parnell when you taught them well and truly persecuted. Where are the sneers and jeers that you loudly let us hear when our leaders of 16 were executed? Come out, you black and tans, come out and fight me like a man. Show you white for you and medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the RA made you run like hell away from the Korean and lovely names of Caleb Shah and Run. Come tell us how you slew down our Arabs 2 by 2. Like the Zulus, they had spears and bow and arrows. Of bravery you faced one, of which is 16 pound a gun. And you frightened them and leaders to the barrow. Come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show you white for you and medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the RA made you run like hell away from the Korean and lovely names of Caleb Shah and come out, you black and tan, come out and fight me like a man. Show you white for you and medals down in Flanders. Tell her how the RA made you run like hell away from the Korean and lovely names of Caleb Shah and
our troubles down then. Now is the time to make them up again. Sure aren't we all Irish anyhow? Now is the time to step together now. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, it may be the wrong road, but we're together now. Who cares? North Bend, South Bend, come raise on. Dublin, Belfast, Cork, we Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. Tinker, tailor, every butcher's son, butcher, baker, shouldered in his gun. A rich man, a poor man, every man a line, all together just like old lang syne. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, it may be the wrong road, but we're together now. Who cares? Come on, everybody! We're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song. Night is darkest years before the dawn. From the Ascension's Ireland is reborn. Soon we'll all, united Irishmen, make our land a nation once again. We're on the one road, sharing the one load. We're on the road to God knows where. We're on the one road, it may be the wrong road, but we're together now. Who cares? Last time. North Bend, come raise on. Dublin, Belfast, Cork, and Donegal. We're on the one road, singing along, singing a soldier's song.
Sad are the homes round Garryowen since they lost their giant pride, and the banshee cry rings every vale along the Shannon side. That city of the ancient walls, the broken treaty stone, undying fame surrounds your name. Sean South from Garryowen was on a New Year's Eve as the shades of night came down. A lorry load of volunteers approached the border town. There were men from Dublin and from Cork, Fermanagh and Tyrone, and their leader was a Limerick man, Sean South from Garryowen. And as they moved along the street up to the barrack door, they scorned the danger they might face, their fate that lay in store. They were fighting for old Ireland to claim their very own, and the foremost of that gallant band was South from Garryowen. But the sergeant spied their daring plan, he spied them through the door. The Sten guns and the rifles pealed a hail of deadly roar, and when that awful night was past, two men lay as cold as stone. There was one from near the border and one from Garryowen. No more he will hear the seagull cry on morning Shannon tide, for he fell beneath the northern sky, brave Hanlon by his side. They have gone to join that gallant band of Plunkett, Ears and Toe, a martyr for old Ireland was South from Garryowen.
I was 18 years old when I went down to Dublin with a fistful of money and a cartload of dreams. Take your time, said me father, stop rushing like hell, and remember all is not what it seems to be. For there's fellas would cut you for the coat on your back, or the watch that you got from your mother. So take care, me young bucko, and mind yourself well, and will you give this wee note to me brother? At the time Uncle Benji was a policeman in Brooklyn, and me father, the youngest, looked after the farm. When a phone call from America said send the lad over, and the old fella said sure it wouldn't do any harm. For I've spent my life working this dirty old ground for a few pints of porter and the smell of a pound. And sure maybe there's something you learn or you'll see, and you can bring it back home, make it easy on me. So I landed at Kennedy, and a big yellow taxi carried me and me bags through the streets and the rain. Well, me poor heart was thumping around with excitement, and I hardly even heard what the driver was saying. We came in the Shore Parkway to the flatlands in Brooklyn, to my uncle's apartment on East 53rd. I was feeling so happy, I was humming a song, and I sang "You're as free as a bird." Well, to shorten the story, what I found out that day was that Benji got shot down in an uptown foray. And while I was flying my way to New York, poor Benji was lying in a coal city morgue. Well, I phoned up the old fella, told him the news. I could tell he could hardly stand up in his shoes. And he wept as he told me, go ahead with the plan, and not to forget, be a proud Irishman. So I went up to Nelly's beside Fordham Road, and I started to learn about lifting a load. But the heaviest thing that I carried that year was the bittersweet thoughts of my hometown so dear. I went home that December 'cause the old fella died. Had to borrow the money from Phil on the side, and all the bright flowers and brass couldn't hide the poor wasted face of me father. I sold up the old farmyard for what it was worth, and into my bank stuck a handful of earth. Then I boarded a train and I caught me a plane, and I found myself back in the US again. It's been 22 years since I've set foot in Dublin. Me kids know to use the correct knife and fork, but I'll never forget the green grass and the rivers as I keep law and order in the streets of New York. Na 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 na. Of London, I met an old man. He kept a bar called the Horses and Tram. My parents were Irish, they loved that dear land. The Cockney, he smiled and he shook my old hand. My heart is in Ireland, it's there I long to be. Her hills and her valleys are calling to me. Though born here in this land, my heart is in Ireland. The land of the old folk is calling to me. Near a coal mine in Wales, by a roadside cafe, a young girl came smiling and to me did say, well, my folks are from Ireland. Me dad, he hopes one day when he leaves the mines, sure we'll go back to stay. My heart is in Ireland, it's there I long to be. Her hills and her valleys are calling to me. Though born here in this land, my lands, through each city and town. I found there were Irish in each place I roamed, and I drank and I sang in a pub they call the Crown. With the Birmingham Irish we sang songs of home. My heart is in Ireland, it's there I long to be. Her hills and her valleys are calling to me. Though born here in this land, my heart is in Ireland. The land of the old folk is calling to me. Then I went north to Scotland, to Glasgow on the Clyde. I met with some young lads, said Celtic's our side. All our folks are from Ireland, the island of the green. That country we love, but a place we've not seen. My heart is in Ireland, it's there I long to be. Her hills and her valleys are calling to me. Though born here in this land, my heart is in Ireland. The land of the old folk is calling to me.
Was a wet day in London, me fortunes were crumbling. I was on me way back from the building the job, and the foreman that day he saw nothing my way, and the lorry ran over the Sambo's big up. I was hungry and thirsty and felt a bit down. I went in for a little libation. I'd 5 pints of porter, 3 jemmies for starters, 2 pork pies and what? Some cabbage and bacon. Though the day it was dreary, now I felt a bit cheery. In no time I was ready for action, big up. And I played the old jukebox, pulled up the old blue socks, and winked at this young one beside me, big up. Wouldn't it be, it would happen to me. She winked back and she sat down beside me. I told her my name and she told me the same. Says I to her, what? Then what are you drinking? Come here, me young flower, I said then to her, it's the truth, I'm known as a liar. Come here, me young flower, I've seen you before. Give the woman in the bed there more porter. She'd a gin and a tonic, and I felt supersonic, for her figure was maybe the devil big up, with corns in right places, true satins and laces that would tempt an old bishop, though celibate big up. Me luck might be in, and tonight I might sin, though last week I was just at confession. But who gives a damn, sure would do me no harm to have me a bit of diversion. Well, I was playing it cool, as I do as a rule, when the barman was calling for time now, big up. And she said with her sweet face she'll come back to my place. Was then that I knew she was mine now, big up. Her place it was lush, with carpet so plush. She took off me old cap, then the wellies. Without any delay she wore a sweet negligee, like the girls wear on what? On what? On page 3 or telly. Come here, me old flower, I said then to her, it's the truth, I'm known as a liar. Come here, me old flower, I've seen you before. Give the woman in the bed there more porter. I don't mean to be crude, but I stood in the nude with this goddess, this beautiful Venus big up. She ruffled me duffel, we kissed and we shuffled. Was a sight if me ma only seen us big up. I was feeling quite grand with the business at hand when this photo I saw on the dresser was herself and this man, oh, a dirty big ham. For a husband was who?
Was who?
Was Wild Bill the wrestler. Although she was charming, I felt this alarming. He was mean as a hairy gorilla, big up. If he caught me in bed with his woman, I said he'd kill me for sure, I can tell you, big up. She said, now don't worry, for he'd never hurry. Don't see him at all, he's a messer. The door opened that night and I got such a fright. In the doorway was who?
Was who?
Was Wild Bill the wrestler.
Come here, me old flower, I said then to her, it's the truth, I'm known as a liar. Come here, me old flower, I've seen you before.
Give the woman in the bed there more porter. With rage he was